In what's beginning to feel like a sequel nobody asked for, the University of West Florida finds itself cast in the latest installment of Extreme Makeover, Florida Education Edition. Governor Ron DeSantis has appointed 5 new trustees to the University of West Florida's board. If you're thinking, hey, this plot sounds familiar, you're not wrong. Picture this. A thriving Division II university has been crushing its performance metrics. Get some surprise new trustees from out of state. It sounds a little bit like the opening scene of what happened at New College of Florida in 2023. It's like Yogi Berra might say, it's deja vu all over again. The new appointments include Adam Kissel and Scott Yenor, both Heritage Foundation fellows who apparently couldn't find Pensacola on a map without Google's help. This marks a stark departure from Governor Jeb Bush, his founding principle that each Florida public university would have a governing board comprised of leaders who would actually know the difference between Palafox Street and Panama City Beach. The timing couldn't be even more ironic. President Martha Saunders' leadership, UWF, is transformed from the metric system's equivalent of a participation trophy, only 57 points in 2016, to a powerhouse performer with 84 points out of 100. It's now ranked 6th among Florida state universities, the only Division II school running with the big dogs like the University of Florida and Florida State University. It is 78% of the graduates employed in school within a year or go to graduate school, second in the state. Record-setting, 53% median income and 83.5 second-year retention rate. But apparently success isn't enough when there's an ideological playbook to follow. New trustee Scott Yenor recently published what amounts to a How to Remake Your University in 10 Easy Steps guide, advocating for program reviews to eliminate what he considers ideological programs. Meanwhile, fellow appointee Adam Kissel dreams of privatizing universities because nothing sounds like serving the public good quite like turning education into a corporate merger opportunity. The January 23rd board meeting will be held via Zoom, meaning these new trustees won't even have to set foot on the campus that they're about to help govern. For those keeping score at home, this follows the new college playbook, almost to the letter. On January 6, 2023, similar appointments there led to a presidential ouster, an institutional overhaul faster than you can say classical education. The only difference is New College has had 689 students. UWF has over 14,700. There's a lot more futures hanging in the balance here. We've launched a petition drive hoping your voices might matter more than out-of-state think tank credentials. After all, UWF has spent decades building itself into what Martha Saunders proudly calls an integral part of our community and a major driver of economic development in Northwest Florida. The question now is whether the community connection matters more than these renovation plans drawn up in Tallahassee, Washington, D.C., and Boise, Idaho. On January 23rd, UWF will be at a crossroads. On one side, continued excellence in serving its students' community. On the other side, becoming a laboratory for educational experiments that nobody locally asked for. The university has excelled at teaching critical thinking and now faces its own critical moment. For a school that's done everything right by the state's own metrics, it seems the reward is a board makeover that threatens to fix what isn't broken. As they're saying, it goes, no good deed goes unpunished, or in this case, no good performance metric goes unreformed. We're going to be watching what happens on January 23rd, hoping that UWF's success story doesn't become another cautionary tale in Florida's ongoing higher education drama. If there's one thing worse than failing to learn from history, is being forced to repeat someone else's version of it.
Ah!